this is serious.
Hello and welcome. Today in the studio we have Jared Cassidy, who is a friend of mine and friend of the show. Today he's going to talk about his prior surfing competition that he just partook in. And we'll also be talking about a little holiday shopping for your surfer friend and or loved one. So welcome, Jared. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show.
So last time we talked, I think we were in Studio 3. We were talking about you were going into competitive surfing for the first time since it's been a while.
Right.
And so how did your competition go?
It went great, actually. I ended up winning the contest, which was fun. It was just a little fun contest with the local guys around here in San Francisco. And
was it just a one-day event?
It was just a one-day event, real quick. It was actually only ended up being a couple hours, and it was in the rain too, so we were batting down the hatches, which was funny, and
nice.
Ended up taking it out. So really happy about it.
Cool, that's awesome. So yeah, you're saying you went to Mexico for Thanksgiving.
I did.
Did you manage to surf in between drinking and eating?
Yeah, I did actually. A couple days, really fun, warm water and. Good waves, yeah.
Yeah, where did you stay in Mexico? Where your grandparents' place, right?
Yeah, Barra de Navidad, which is mainland Mexico, and I don't know.
Yeah, it's a nice little area.
Yeah, it was nice. And
yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess since it's the holiday season, we're gonna talk to the viewers like a little bit about what, like a lot of people, it's kind of a inexact science, if you will, trying to buy surfing equipment,
right?
And especially if you're like a new surfer, like I'm trying to have you teach me lessons this summer.
Right.
What would you suggest that what should I start out with? Like, let's start out with a board, I guess.
Well, I have my board here.
Yeah, let's see it.
And if you can see this, it's a small board. It's I've been surfing for.
Yeah, bring it up and just show the.
Can you see it, everybody?
Yeah.
This is my sponsor, Seikl, so you'd probably be stoked on that. And Arnett, if you can see down here. Yeah, it's you need a bigger board if you're learning, just because it's more stable, and getting your balance is really hard. And so that's what you do. You go for a board over 8 feet, I would say, or 8 to 10 feet is a great length. And yeah, I don't know. This is 5'10", so it's a lot smaller.
Does Seikl make longer boards?
He does. He actually does do a lot of longer shapes, and he customs these. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So you've told me you've known Seikl for a while. So he does custom work for you. And,
yeah, I've been working with him on a couple of templates, and this one's been really good. It's really old, but it's a oldie but goodie.
Yeah.
So I just like to keep.
You said you actually won the competition with that board?
Yeah, actually I did. I won the contest with that board right there. It's seen a few days of work, and it's good. So hopefully it stays around a little bit longer. So
let's talk more about with fins, I guess. With a longer board, I'm probably not going to need as many fins, correct? Or
no, especially if you're learning. It's the fins that just kind of keep you in place. You really can't tell a difference. For me. Going through different boards and different equipment and fins is a must. You're always adapting and different fins for different conditions.
So what do you prefer with what's your day-to-day kind of fin choice?
Something with like a small foil, a thing that's gonna produce a lot of drive out of
definitely for like turns and stuff like that.
Yeah, so when you're going through your turns, you're holding your speed, and you don't have to work as hard. So.
Yeah, definitely. Well, now let's get on to probably more important things that a lot of people consider. Considering that San Francisco is such a great surf spot, but it's also a very cold surf spot.
Very cold.
So I mean, when it comes to wetsuits, what would you suggest, brand-wise, thickness?
I brought a wetsuit in here. If you can see it, it's a Quicksilver with the built-on hood. It's a 5mm wetsuit, so it's pretty thick, but it keeps you warm. It's like bulletproof. You're never gonna get cold with this thing, and this is what I recommend: is the Quicksilver Cypher. Oh,
nice.
Yeah, they sell for about like $400.
$400, yeah. But definitely worth the investment. I mean,
if you're an avid surfer like me, without a doubt. Also, another good brand is O'Neill. They're tested. They're right here in Santa Cruz locally, so
awesome.
It's cool to support a local company too. I like the O'Neills.
All right, great. Well, I think that's going to be all the time we have today. Thank you, Jared, for coming out and talking with us and giving us a little insight on the surf culture and buying surfing equipment. If you want to find Jared, you could see him probably at Ocean Beach either tomorrow or the next day or the next day after that. But if you want to find me, you could find me at Twitter at bear_claws. Thank you and have a good night.